come on. Oh, I just got a checkpoint. Woohoo! Shit, wait, no! No!
Two left, clear them out.
Sniper still right.
Bravo, on me. Pipe straight this way, let's get this done.
Yes, sir.
At least I went from behind and they didn't see me. Where are we going? You told me to follow you. Price, alright?
Kyle, let's go.
You're over there! Why are you you're over there? I don't know what you're doing. Bro, what the hell is this?
Alright, set the charges, let's go.
What the hell?
Kyle, the charges.
Pipeline charge is hot!
Fuck, I'm fucking out. Farah, Nikolai, where are you?
Я все равно, сколько сейчас времени! С Москвой мне связь! Быстро!
Say again. Barkov is wheeled up.
Скажите им это, генерал Барков!
Farah!
Я не буду
Stand by.
докорировать!
I've got eyes
Все
on.
равно, сколько сейчас времени! С Москвой мне связь! Быстро! Скажите им это, генерал Барков!
Oh, come on. Good. There you go. Get him again.
You're here, Farah! I will never surrender!
There you go. Oh, yeah. Ah. Ah.
I told you, Farah, a long time ago. Your country breeds terrorists. That's why you're here. Do you see it now? I was trying to protect Russia. I was trying to stop this. Now I see. I should have done more. You and your brother. No!
This is for my family. This is for Hadir.
Farah, what's the status?
Captain, Barkov is dead.
Roger that. Alex, charges set?
Affirmative, sir.
Alex,
I'm not getting out of here. Let's do this.
thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
All clear, Captain.
Roger. All stations on my mark. 3, 2, 1.
Karim! Mother Russia would approve. Where to?
Urzikstan. Home. Tea.
Yeah, well, I'm a long way from a proper pint.
Russia disowned Barkov.
Well, they didn't have much choice, did they? He's dead.
You took a big bite out of that problem, John.
For now. But left unchecked.
It won't be. General Shepard pulled the files you asked for. What exactly is this about?
A task force.
We already have loose ends.
Then I will tie them.
I can fund assets, not outlaws.
Enjoy the tea, then.
Sakhayev wants Barkov's throne.
I almost buried him in Pripyat with Macmillan.
That was the father. This is the son, Victor.
Lovely family.
They're big fans of Hadir's.
Well, that would explain why he's still alive.
They're gonna get him out.
Then give me what I need.
Who's your crew?
Sergeant Garrick.
Kyle?
They call him Gaz. He never said anything. John McTavish, SAS, sniper, demolitions, goes by SOAP.
Why?
It's classified. There he is. Simon Riley.
There's no picture.
Never. Now the rest. That's neat to know. Unless we got a deal.
What are you calling this task force?
141.
Нет! Нет! Умоляю! Пожалуйста!
City's under evacuation. Al-Qatala's got complete control.
This place was nice once.
Well, it's not anymore.
East and West rebuilt Verdansk after the Cold War.
AQ didn't like that cooperation. Now they've got armor, heavy weapons.
Terrorists with tanks.
Who's at the helm?
Someone new.
Nice hat. What's his name?
We don't know, but he's got friends in high places.
This is Russian intel. Where did we get this?
My counterpart in Moscow.
The CIA working with the FSB.
Not the first time.
Kamarov.
Captain Price. Nikolai. You've been a bad boy.
From you, that's a compliment.
Please. We're all friends here. I owed you. For Beirut.
Sergeant Kamarov is gonna help conduct this operation.
These new weapons give Alcatraz the power to turn acts of terror into acts of war. That's the problem. For everyone.
We're launching a multilateral force to hunt AQ's new leader and contain this threat while we still can.
Okay, we're in. Start up your teams. Let's operate.
Alright. That's actually sort of interesting. Talking about that the story continues in Spec Ops. Don't know exactly how that plays out. I'm gonna have to dive deeper in that, but yeah, I don't know. I have no words for that. I don't know how that actually plays out. I definitely have to do the Spec Ops to see exactly what they're talking about the story continuing in the Special Ops. Regardless of the fact, as you can see, we're on the campaign screen. We have all the levels that are here. I'll go off, going one by one. We had the Fog of War that started it all in the beginning for this Modern Warfare game. Piccadilly, Embedded, Proxy War, Clean House, Hunting Party, The Embassy, Highway of Death, Hometown, The Wolf's Den, Captive, Old Comrades, Going Dark, Into the Furnace. Not that many levels. It went by fairly quick. You could actually beat this game quicker than I did. If you guys were a better shot or aim. I did complete this whole game on regular. I didn't go any lower than that. Or recruit, whatever it was. The cinematics we have here, we have Trespass, Debrief, Join Forces, Stronghold, Actionable, Intel, Sundown, All Killers here, Lie in Wait, Execute Authority, Jackpot, Prisoner of War, Draw the Line, One-Way Trip, For the Cause, Task Force. Alright.
Tea.
Yeah, well, I'm a long way from a proper pint.
From a proper pint. But, yeah, so, you can't really expect a Call of Duty game to be long and have side quests. Every Call of Duty game, well, for Modern Warfare, wasn't even that long. It's probably a 2-hour game at most, maybe even less, depending how fast or how good of an aim you are. Unless you are, a developer, and you know where all the enemies are at. Kind of disappointed. Like there was no objectives really to pick up intel and stuff like that. You know how all the old games you could pick up emblems or something, or pieces of paper of intel, or even I think in Modern Warfare 2 you had to collect computers or something and it had intel on them, and that was type of the objective that you would go for while you play in the game. Very short. Graphics was beautiful. The story, it was very intense, and especially with all the terrorism that was going on. I just had one big problem, that it wasn't. I don't know how to really go on about it, but it was just not what I was really expecting for a Modern Warfare game to be. Yes, terrorism is one of kind of its big thing with, the various countries that we go against, like Russia, Germany, and stuff like that in the Call of Duty game. This was very, not different. It was similar, but it was a bit odd for a Modern Warfare game. And yes, this is, the beginning before Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. So this is where we figure out what happens before everything. Who Captain Price was, how he started, and how we got into Call of Duty 4. The ending, I didn't really understand. I'm gonna have to, watch it again. Maybe even look up a couple videos about it. Task Force 141. There was some rumors about who, Ghost was. We know who Gaz is. It's obviously Kyle Garrett in this game. We don't know who. Well, we know who Soap is, but we don't know who Ghost is. Maybe we do. Maybe if you guys are a deep dive 100% fans of the Modern Warfare campaigns, you probably know who that Lincoln Riley guy was, or whatever his name was. But I don't know who the hell Ghost is. I don't know who most of these names came out to be. We know who Soap is, we know who Gaz is, but we don't know who Ghost is. Well, I don't know who Ghost is, personally, but the ending was alright to mediocre. It wasn't very exciting. I had a couple people come up to me and tell me that the ending was actually pretty good. They enjoyed it. There was nothing exciting about it. The ending was very, very regular. to mediocre. They could have done a little better on the ending. But like I said, if you're a fanboy of the Modern Warfare series, then you probably would have been wetting your pants with that last cinematic, right? Captain Price was kind of like the big name in this game. We know he's not the same guy from the first Call of Duty Modern Warfares because he sounds like a robot. The new guy sounds like a robot to me. It's not enjoyable. He sounds like him, but it's not enjoyable. He sounds digitalized. Overall, it was a decent game. I understand why this game got the ratings that it did, but I have no problem with it. It's enjoyable. You could actually, feel what happens in real life with all the terrorism stuff like that. They incorporated a lot of detail, especially in the beginnings with the hangings and the executions. That actually, hits home to a lot of people. And I'm surprised that they let this game be released the way it did, because there was some really fucked up scenes in this game. Especially with the one with the crane, and they hung 3 people off the crane. That was extremely wild. Don't know how they did that, because they got a lot of flame in Modern Warfare 2 with no Russian. But this game, it's very, very gory. It's very mature, as they advertised. And that, that's probably like the plus side of it, A lot of people who played Modern Warfare were young, and now we're all adults, hopefully at this point. And we get a campaign with a lot of mature content that a lot of people that can relate to, because we see a lot of this shit on the news. It happens. It's happening probably today. The fucked up shit that happened in this game, it's happening overseas, and a lot of people need to understand that. It's not all fucking flowers and dandelions across the country. It's a lot of fucked up shit that goes around, and a lot of terrorism that happens. So for me, I'm going to have to give this game like a 7.5 to the max. I did play multiplayer. I'm probably like level 30. Multiplayer, they have to patch the shit out that multiplayer. I'm not going to record no multiplayer for this game. It's very fucked up. It's a fun multiplayer regardless, but it's very fucked up. You really have to be really, really good to actually be elite in this game. In multiplayer, the spawn is trash. I hate that one game mode. I forgot the name of it. I'll figure it out later on. But I enjoy the multiplayer, but spawning is trash. I don't know. They got to clean it up just a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and give this game a 7.5. The story was alright. The detail on the terrorism and the graphics was excellent. Ending was normal to mediocre. And that's pretty much what I have to say about this game. There's not really much I could really go off of, because it was the shortest. It is probably one of the shortest Modern Warfare games that we got, or Call of Duty games that we gotten. World at War was longer than this one. But all right, that's the end of this. I'm gonna go ahead and play this on like veteran or something, because I do want to get some trophies out of this on my own time. But this game is officially done. I'm gonna go ahead and render these videos out and have them uploaded. Have the ending uploaded and stuff like that. But Thursday night, I believe, Death Stranding releases, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that gameplay that same night. And then next week we do have Star Wars that does release Thursday night into the Friday. So I might be jumping around on 2 projects, but that's okay, because I need to get the content out regardless. Because I did kind of promise myself that I'm gonna go ahead and do it for YouTube. But that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and jump into Spec Ops to see what the story is about, where it continues and stuff like that. If you guys have any, feedback, go ahead and leave it in the comment section. If you guys did like my videos, go ahead and like them. And if you enjoyed the content and you want future content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the bell to be notified when I release new videos. Alright? So that's enough of this. I'm out of here. My name is zaztap for 96, and I'll see you guys on the next one. See ya.